Hi guys! So since I spend so much time on my channel talking about how I'm feeling morning sickness, I thought I would do just a little video on what exactly it is that I'm feeling, just to either heed warning to expectant moms or to just let other expectant moms know that they're not the only ones. So by no means am I a doctor or any kind of expert on morning sickness. Everything I know is either just from personal experience or just little things I've read on message boards or online, just little things here and there. So what's really interesting about morning sickness is that nobody really knows what it is. From what I've read, they think it's caused by hormones, which makes sense because so many changes in our body are already caused by hormones. So that's what they think it is. Now, some women experience morning sickness just in the morning. Some women experience it all day long, and some women experience it in the morning and they throw up first thing in the morning, or some women throw up throughout the day. So for me, my experience with it is that I haven't thrown up, thank God, but I've been feeling it pretty intensely throughout the days. So first thing in the morning, I feel it until I go to bed at night. And so it's like I said, I'm not throwing up, but it is so intense that I almost like wish I would, just because, you know, when you're sick and you feel like you need to throw up and then you kind of feel a little bit better because you get whatever that is in you out. So I always describe it to my husband as, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 is I feel totally fine, 10 is I'm vomiting. I feel like a 9. And certain things make it worse or make me feel triggered and cause me to feel sick. Certain smells, riding in the car sometimes can make me feel nauseous. And then certain foods, like when we were at dinner the other night, just having like the taste of steak in my mouth was a great taste, but the texture of it was just like not doing it for me. So lots of strange things that have been triggering that, and I can't really figure it out either. One thing I have been doing is taking these little ginger drops that are like cough drops, but they're just like ginger flavor, and that does help. I would say probably about 85% of the time it does help. The problem with that is though that I was taking them so much that I then started to get like burnt out and like grossed out by them, because then I would associate that flavor with the feeling sick, and then it would kind of just be like a mental thing and make it feel worse. Another thing, I don't know if it's associated with morning sickness, but I kind of put it in that same category as having like acid reflux or heartburn too. I know that that's caused by something different in the esophagus, or so I'm told by my OB, again, not an expert. It's just changes in your digestion and all that. So I do have a little bit of acid going along with that too, and that will also kind of trigger me to feel nauseous as well. So it's kind of like this vicious cycle. They say it goes away after your first trimester, so I'm hoping that it does. It has subsided a little bit, so I'm not feeling it constantly throughout the day. And I'm not feeling it as intense, so that's good. But I know that some women do experience it throughout their entire pregnancy. Good news is it's completely normal, but one thing I do want to mention that everyone says is that if you are vomiting and you feel like it's not like reasonable for morning sickness, and you feel that you're vomiting an extreme amount, or you feel that you are extremely sick, that you definitely should contact your doctor. So just listen to your own body and know what feels right, and if you feel like you're getting a little extreme, definitely reach out to a doctor. So as I was saying about morning sickness and food, I kind of just wanted to go over with you guys some of my staples that I've been totally dependent on throughout pregnancy. I just went to the grocery store and got a couple of things, so I thought it'd be neat if I just shared it with you guys, and any tips and tricks that I can share with other people. This is what works for me. Do whatever works for you. Again, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything. This is just what I get, and I'll kind of go over why I'm choosing those things. So the first thing on my list is, if you've been watching my videos, you know I'm obsessed with the Dave's Killer Bread, especially this kind, this particular 21 whole grains and seeds. I eat this like every day at least once. They also have a raisin bread. but they didn't have it at the store that I went to today, so I just got the regular kind. It's just as good. It's really good in the morning. Toasted with butter and some cream cheese on it. I'm probably going to have a grilled cheese sandwich with it for dinner tonight. So that's my bread. I also have not been in the habit of eating home-cooked meals lately, just because, as I mentioned, food, it can be fine 1 minute and then the next not, or the texture of it can kind of throw me off when I'm not expecting it to. So I would hate to spend all this time preparing all this stuff and then go to eat it and it grosses me out. So what I know has been working really well for me are these 3 little TV dinners that I got just to help get me through the week. This one, the truffle Parmesan cheese by Evil. I am telling you, if you have not tried this, if you're not pregnant, or if you don't even care about organic or vegetarian or any of that stuff, this is still amazing. Just even talking about it right now, I can't wait to eat it. It's really good. I can't believe that it comes out of a microwave when I eat it. Really good quality, really delicious. I love it. The other thing I get is this butternut squash and sage ravioli, again by Evil. I really love their stuff. They also have these bean and cheese burritos that were like at the very beginning of my pregnancy, like everything to me, and then one day something just flipped and they were no good anymore. I like this because it does have some veggies in it. Obviously the butternut squash, it's got some tomatoes, it's got some sage in it. The nutrition's on it, it's okay. It does have some vitamin A, quite a bit of calcium, vitamin C, and iron in it. So that's obviously stuff that I need, and those are things that are always best to get through your diet and not through supplements. Yeah, it's good and I like it, and I've been craving pasta a little bit too lately, if you couldn't tell. And then the last thing I got was from Amy's. This enchilada, it comes with corn and beans. Again, more veggies. It's got cheese in there. Like, who doesn't love cheese? So I tell myself, you know, cheese is calcium and protein, so that's good. It's really good. Like, it's restaurant quality when you eat it. And it's all organic too, just as Evil is. I think some of their stuff, it says like 70% organic. I don't see that label on these. If I'm wrong though, I'm sorry. But as I was saying, this is really good stuff too. Buy it, I love it. And oh, I'm not a vegetarian. I just happen to really like this stuff. And it's hard to find organic frozen food with meat in it. So that's why I've just been grabbing these. And then I also got this Bragg's organic apple cider drink. This happens to be the Concord grape and acai flavor. So good. If you like kombucha, I recommend this stuff. It's got more of a kick than that. But it's really good. It's good for your gut. I'm really big on gut health during pregnancy. Remember, the bacteria in your gut then gets transferred on to the baby and becomes the bacteria in their gut as well. So think about that. When you're making dietary choices, it's just really good. It's like, think of like grape juice with vinegar. It sounds gross, but to me it's good and I love it. It's really good when it's like ice cold. So I got that. I've been craving peanut butter and jelly lately, and we don't have any jelly in my house. Probably because we're 2 adults, so we don't eat a whole lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I got the Smucker's Natural jelly. They had the organic store brand does have jelly, or whatever this is, spread, fruit spread. They do have it, but they didn't have strawberry, and I've been craving strawberry jelly lately. The ingredients, very simple. Strawberries, sugar, fruit pectin, citric acid, that's it. So I like things with small amounts of ingredients because at this point the baby does have a placenta. If it's in my blood, it's in the baby's blood. I only want to put good things in it. And so this will be an easy thing too. A good snack at night when I'm hungry, or first thing in the morning too. Some jelly on this bread with butter, I'm thinking is going to be amazing. And then also in the mornings, I've been eating smoothies or drinking smoothies a lot. It's a good way for me to get a lot of nutrients in my diet, start the day off right. So generally I'll do strawberries and blueberries and some vanilla yogurt. And it's great, and I just drink it on my way to work. Helps me get a lot of nutrients in. Blueberries are very beneficial, so are strawberries, but I've been getting a little bored with that and wanting to experiment more, so I did just get sliced pineapple and pineapple juice, not in syrup, not in light syrup, not in heavy syrup, and pineapple juice. Ingredients in here: pineapple juice, and citric acid. Again, simple ingredients. I'm okay with that. I couldn't find the organic brand, so the pineapples in here are not particularly organic, but it is what it is. It's fruit, so. And then I also got some sliced peaches. I have to figure out what I want to do to make, what I want to use peaches in what kind of smoothie, like what other ingredients. Probably peaches and strawberries would be really good. The ingredients on here: peaches, water, pear juice concentrate, pear pulp, and juice. So yeah, these are pretty simple too. Again, not organic, but it is what it is. They're peaches. I love peaches. So that's good too. So that is my grocery haul. One more thing, not having to do with diet, but having to do with like mental health. I did go to Ulta today. My husband told me not to go crazy. I didn't. I had to get one thing. I just ran out of my eyeshadow primer, the Urban Decay. If you're a makeup person, this stuff is like legit. I've been honestly using it for 10 years and I've had no reason to try anything else because it's been so perfect. I just ran out of my primer and I wanted to buy more. So I wanted to just show you guys this because it's a product I love. Obviously, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. And then also, it's really important for me, I feel, to feel pretty lately because I haven't been feeling the best like with my body and in my clothes. So I've been like obsessed with false eyelashes, and I got these. I think these are going to look fabulous on Thanksgiving or just the next time we go out. I really like this brand. They're super cheap. They've never done me wrong. The only criticism I have is that their lashes don't come with glue. So you have to have your own glue when you're buying them, but these were like $3 or $4.99, which is pretty good for lashes that are this thick. I just want to, you know, treat myself nice and make sure I can look as good as possible. So I do make an effort to do my makeup every day and just put on a good face. So the better for me, call me shallow or whatever, for me, the better I look, the better I feel. So that's my little trip to the grocery store and Ulta today. Let me know in the comments if you have any beauty secrets or other stuff that you just like love to get at the grocery store. All right, guys, so end of the day, just what I'm eating for dinner. I've been craving this all day, so I made grilled cheese, some organic provolone cheese with organic butter, and that Dave's Killer Bread. And then some Campbell's tomato bisque soup. I cannot for the life of me find an organic tomato bisque soup. Maybe I'll have to try Whole Foods or Natural Grocers or something like that. If you know of one, please comment below and let me know because the hunt continues. So that's my dinner and I'll talk to you guys again soon.